If you find yourself wanting to move forward from a traumatic past, but you find yourself often stuck, the memories keep coming, your mind is still so fixated on the occurrence. There are three distinct stages that often accompany healing from trauma. The first stage is developing safety. Safety looks different for different people, so it's something that you identify within. What is safety for me? How can I make my environment safer? How can I make my relationship safer? Are there some relationships that I need to take a break from or maybe end? How do I identify a safe person moving forward so that I don't find myself in a new connection with someone very reminiscent of my abuser? So that takes some inner work to identify what are the red flags that maybe I don't always see or I don't want to see. Now, internally, we also need to develop a sense of safety. Safety is regulation, is soothing ourselves. And soothing primarily is going to be based in the senses. So finding sensations that are soothing, smells, taste, sounds, visual things that are soothing. Because our nervous system is primarily what is activated in our trauma response. So we need to develop a sense of showing up for our nervous system. Things like somatic experiencing, meditation, yoga, going physical activity like going on hikes can be very helpful in soothing our nervous system, especially when it's activated. You can do things at home like pranayama breathing techniques. You can do progressive muscle relaxation, and other things that are going to work on your nervous system. Now, once we develop a sense of safety and we've developed a sense of soothing or regulation within, we will move into the point of mourning the past. Now, mourning the past means we have to move past our anger towards the event or the person because that anger is actually keeping us from healing. It doesn't mean it's not justified. Your anger is justified, but it's actually becoming the barrier to integration. So when I work with people, instead of going over and over the event or who harmed the person, I want the person to start to look at how did I come to understand myself as a result of the trauma. So, for example, if I was abused, I may have at that time believed that because they abused me, I was unlovable. Or because they abused me, I was unworthy. Or maybe they told you that. So that's kind of ringing within. We need to work on processing that, trying to help ourselves move beyond that belief, which, takes some time because some of them are deeply held. But that requires moving away from the storyline and moving away from blame and moving inward and allowing ourselves to feel the experience of feeling unworthy, of feeling unlovable, and moving through those emotions through the process of mourning. Once we're able to do that, we will start to integrate the past. We will start to, instead of having it kind of compartmentalized in parts of our mind, waiting for the landmine to step on a landmine of our trauma, we'll start to become more whole, bringing in the past experiences, understanding they are no longer occurring, and trying to identify the benefits, the lessons that we actually have learned. Healing from trauma brings a lot of wisdom. Many people that I've worked with have actually felt a sense of gratitude towards their trauma through working through it. So it is possible to heal, but what I would encourage you to do is move away from the kind of automatic thoughts and start to get back into your body. Start to learn how to relax your body and start to move away from the story that we've told over and over, because every time we tell it, we reactivate and we have all of these viewpoints that were relevant but are not relevant or supportive to moving on or